Ms. Henyard, process service. Not a problem. Thank you, ma'am. And thank you for not interfering, man. You've been served.
She and her boyfriend are accused of not paying rent. Her landlord confirming to WGN News these papers served to Henyard at the start of this meeting are eviction summons and complaints.
So yes, the super mayor got served. So the township just had a meeting that basically was another live action dumpster fire with the supervisor, Tiffany Henyard, as the ringmaster, and everyone else just left.
No one, and I repeat, no one can run circles around me when it comes to public service.
The same old stuff. If you're expecting basic order, democracy, or God forbid, a normal public meeting,
it's not going to happen.
So let's get into some of the nonsense that went on in this meeting. Right off the bat, you can tell that this wasn't going to go well at all. So Trustee Carlisle had to slap a restraining order on Keith Price, Henyard's right-hand man, in a move that is worthy of any middle school drama queen. Henyard refused to let Carlisle phone in to the meeting, essentially shutting her down with as much pettiness as possible.
Now we need a motion to allow Carmen Carlisle to enter via conference by phone. May I have a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to allow Trustee Carlisle to join via phone.
Is there a second?
No. There's no second because there's been over a month. If you have not been here, you should have showed up to the board meetings to take care of the business. All these gangs have to stop. We are here, you should be here. We cannot sit here and have phone calls. We need to be here to take care of the people's business. That's it, that's all. We're here, so we will proceed with this meeting.
We've done this before.
Okay, and you know the rules, hold on. You know the rules. If you do not get a second, that means you do not have a motion to do so.
So you're not allowing...
I just answered that question, sir. All right, moving on. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the board meeting held September 24th, 2024 at 6 p.m.? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a second? So now you're mad. You don't want to take care of the business? You elected to take care of the business. This is a motion to approve the minutes. This is the stuff that the residents need to know what we have done here at the township. So, Trustee Gonzalez, would you like to second? No? Okay. I'll second, guys, because I want you guys to have the information. So I second the motion so that you will have the minutes.
So Carlisle has issues with security, has issues with Price, and instead of maybe Price not being there, Henyard decided to keep him around anyway because he is one of the very loyal ride or die loyalists for Henyard. Letting Carlisle phone in would have been the adult thing to do, but that's not Henyard. Henyard sees this as her chance to assert control, even if it means slapping the mute button on someone who represents the township, someone who was elected to be a trustee of the township. Keith Price was not elected to do anything. So Henyard doubled down on showing the people if you're not on her side, then get ready to be sidelined. This isn't real leadership. This is just more pettiness that we come to know and understand from the super mayor. Then the meeting basically becomes non and void when Trustee Gonzalez basically pieces out.
Next is approval of supervisors 100% tax refund for all owners of Gordon Township.
I'd like to make a motion. I'd like to make the motion, having done all the necessary business, I'd like to make the motion to adjourn the meeting.
Now, you know you're not going to win it. I don't even know why you put that on film. And why would we adjourn the meeting if right now we're here to take care of the business? So, residents, you see what's going on. There's no motion for an adjournment. We're here to handle the business, Trustee. So, as I was stating, it was, okay, there's no second, sir. If you're following Robert Rules of Orders, which I advised you to adopt, you will understand how this goes. If it's a motion on the floor, hold on, let me explain to the rest so they can understand. If there's a motion on the floor and you fail to get a second, then it fails. We're moving on. The residents are here today to keep about exactly what's going on as relates to township business. So we're here to handle the business, guys. We even got to handle something really important with our bank account. So all that's on the agenda. So adjourning for what? Why did you come to a meeting if you don't want to handle the business? Why? Like, stop playing these games. There's too many games. We here to handle the business, not let the business handle us. That's what we are elected to do, sir. So please, let's continue. We're here to talk about something important. We're giving away $2.2 million to the residents of Thornton Township. We are giving you guys a tax refund. Tax refund, something that you need, something that you all complain about as it relates to your property taxes. For those that don't know, this is what we have going on. Is there a motion to approve the tax refund? Is there a second? Second. Call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett.
Yes. He's still in the building. You can finish with this roll call.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez. Trustee Carlisle. Supervisor Henyard.
Yes.
Motion failed.
All right, so here we go. One of the individuals walked out of the meeting, so of course you know that means we don't have any quorum. So today we cannot take any more action as it relates to the agenda items.
Trustee Gonzalez, already fed up with Henyard's brand of leadership, ups and leaves the meeting. Not that anyone can blame him. Henyard has been steamrolling anyone who dares to suggest transparency or order, turning the entire process into her personal echo chamber, as you're going to see later in the video. She spends a lot of time talking about how awesome she is. Trustee Gonzalez decided to walk out instead of continuing to deal with this dumpster fire Henyard was trying to pass off as a board meeting.
I just want you to see for yourself the games that are being played here at Thornton Township. It's shameful that that individual wants to rerun for re-election, but will not sit in this seat and take care of the business of the people. As you can see currently now, one of the board members exited because they did not want to hear what's going on in Thornton Township, but this is the games that is being played with your tax dollars. These are people that you elected to sit here, but they will not stay and take care of the business.
That does not matter for the super mayor. Henyard took this as another moment to share how awesome she is, and instead of acknowledging why her colleagues might be feeling frustrated, she spins Gonzalez's walkout as another act against her. She is the sole champion of doing the people's work.
The forensic audit, everybody get the line about numbers and this and that, but the truth is, we approved for a forensic audit here at Thornton Township. Unfortunately, as you can see, Trustee Chris Gonzalez did not want the forensic audit to happen. The forensic audit is for Trustee Carmen Carlisle and also Keith Freeman. It was for their credit cards. So that is on here for a vote to approve the company to do the forensic audit, which you guys need to know about. So that's on here. Next, the other thing that's on here that's really important is the IT department. So for him to walk out the way he did, shame on him. Remember that when election time comes, because you need to remember how he treated y'all.
She tries to paint Gonzalez as someone who abandoned the people just to avoid his civic duty. But in reality, he was done being a part of Henyard's dictatorship nonsense. Robert's rule of order was supposed to be a lifeline of any public meeting, guiding fair discussion, making sure everyone's voice is heard. But in Henyard's hands, it's like she flipped it through a couple of pages, shrugged, and decided to wing it. Who knows if she actually read it? Every time there's a motion on the table, Henyard just either bulldozes through it without any discussion or tries to block it entirely, depending on how it fits her narrative. If she doesn't like the motion, then she ignores it. If she does, then she forces it through like she's the queen and everyone else is there to nod along. Henyard went off on this rant, and you've probably heard this before if you checked out any time she spoke for about an hour straight. It was more about less public servant speaking to her community and more unhinged monologue from some reality TV show. She's ranting about how she's the only one who cares. No one else does. And then she's here for the people while everyone else is there to mess around and take advantage and steal or whatever. Honestly, it's like she's trying to play the role of the unsung hero. It's politics. That's her narrative. That's what she wants to push.
But yet, they walk out and didn't handle the business. So now when things be upside down, news, don't put my name on that saying it's the supervisor, because it is not. I am here willing and ready to handle the business of the people. Yet, my counterparts don't show up to meetings. My counterparts lie to y'all about safety concerns. As you can see, there's no safety concerns. And my counterparts walk out of board meetings, meaning the trustees. It's shameful. It's disgusting. Y'all elected them to do a job. Our job is to do our job. No matter who we like, who we get along with, we're supposed to show up and show out for the people. because you elected us to do so. And when we don't do it, we can't cry wolf later and point fingers and say it's this person and that person. When you clear as day see who is keeping up the mess. I am so glad that the hecklers and all the hate groups been left, because they don't care about what's really right for the people. They care about keeping up chaos, keeping up mess. And I'm not for it. I just want to do my job, and I love what I do. I repeat, I love what I do, which is public service. No one, and I repeat, no one can run circles around me when it comes to public service. You have to be willing to give your all to the people. And that's what we do. I stand in the fire for them. I come here every day, unbothered, and I come here with confidence and ready to lead the people, which we've been doing. That's how you got a surplus since I took over. When I took over in 22, y'all had a deficit of $4.5 million. News, why y'all didn't report that? Y'all didn't never report that y'all had a deficit, and I came and clinked it up.
She launches in that monologue about the $2.2 million tax fund that she's approving for the people in Thornton. Homeowners, spending it as she's emptying up her own pockets to fund it, even though it's the taxpayer money that belongs to people in the first place. She's not doing a personal favor. She's using this as a way to get reelected. And then she goes further, accusing anyone who left the meeting, who disagrees with her, of being a part of some vague hate group or chaos managers.
But yet, when someone passes, everybody fights over the seat. And when they fight over the seat, you create this chaos. And that's why I call them chaos agents. Because you got all these chaos agents running around, but nobody's willing to get in the fight. Everybody got an opinion, right, of what someone's doing or what they could do better, but yet you won't take a stand and you won't run for the seat. If you want to make the change, be the change. Run for the seat. Stop talking about people. I never seen so much hatred, so much mess amongst older people in my life.
She claims that these so-called haters are the ones spreading chaos, while she's the one turning these meetings, whether you're talking about the township or Dalton, into complete chaos. People are just exhausted with her antics. The laundry list of her so-called achievements is a blame fest. She drags everyone under the bus, the board members, the residents, even the media. They're the ones making the Thornton Township look bad. This is her mess. She's running the show. And when she's not pointing fingers, she's playing the victim, even though she's the one that's starting all this chaos. This isn't what people sign up for. They're looking for real representation, not a supervisor that sees every disagreement as a personal attack. I don't know what's going to happen with Trustee Carlisle and what she's going to have to do, because she has to do her job as a trustee. And the person that she has a problem with is always there backing up Tiffany Henyard. And I'm talking about Keith Price. So what is going to happen there? I have no idea. Next week, we'll be checking out the Dalton board meeting and see what kind of shenanigans happen there. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.